Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Off the RPO, he completes it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
For the first time with David Montgomery. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That ties the game.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Flushed out right. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Bears.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
The Bears first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down.
Third down and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Cairo Santos.
John Ross, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Bears have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Bears 14, Panthers 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bears 14, Panthers 7.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
A gain of 2.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He's going to look deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man is Ross, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 6.
On second down, Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
David Montgomery with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Cairo Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Open man is Samuel, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Bears push further out in front.
Kick is good.
And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards.
5-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Ty Johnson.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Bears 28, Panthers 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
And this will be caught at the 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 73 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
Short of the goal line.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and goal from the 1. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Demetrius Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Taking a shot for Samuel. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. On play action, they'll throw. Going deep downfield for Roll. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up fourth down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. It got his man complete. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 87 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
And the Bears first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will extend their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Bears 42, Panthers 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go to...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
But now it's 3rd and goal.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
Cairo Santos.
Cole Kmet,
his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Makes the score Bears
Santos
49,
with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And it fights through one man. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Buster Screen. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference. Meet it head.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's a good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Flare. Trap 60. Rip left. Mike.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And nothing but green grass here.
Another dollar, baby.
And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big